Part 2. You will hear the speaker discusses the benefits of working from home, including improved work-life balance, reduced stress, and increased productivity, while also highlighting the challenges of isolation and the need for self-discipline. First, you'll have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 15.
Good morning. I'm here today to talk to you about working from home. This is something that some people do full-time, while others, including many office workers, now spend at least some of their working week away from their normal place of work. In fact, some people believe that, in the future, the majority of office workers may be based at home. There are certainly many advantages of working from home. One of the main ones is that it allows employees to have a better work-life balance. This is because it allows people to work more flexible hours. For instance, they can start earlier or finish later if they want to, or they can take a longer break in the middle of the day to do something with their family. This is particularly important for parents with young children. Another advantage of working from home is that it allows people to avoid the daily commute. This can be a very stressful experience. For example, in some cities, workers spend hours each day travelling to and from their place of work. So, by working from home, they can save a lot of time and money and avoid the stress of travel. Another benefit of working from home is that it allows employees to create a comfortable working environment. For instance, they can choose their own chair and desk and decorate their workspace in a way that suits them. This can make people feel more relaxed and comfortable and therefore able to concentrate better. In fact, studies have shown that people are more productive when they work from home. This is partly because they don't get disturbed by colleagues, which often happens in an office environment. Also, people who work from home tend to take fewer days off sick. However, there are some disadvantages of working from home. One of the main ones is that people can feel isolated. This is because they don't have the same social interaction with colleagues that they would have in the office. This can lead to feelings of loneliness and depression. Also, people who work from home can find it difficult to separate their work and home lives. This is because they are in the same place all the time, so it can be hard to switch off from work at the end of the day. Another disadvantage of working from home is that people can find it difficult to stay motivated. This is because there are often more distractions at home than in the office. For example, people might be tempted to watch TV or do household chores instead of working. This means that people who work from home need to be very self-disciplined.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you'll have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 16 to 20.
So, how can people who work from home overcome these challenges? Well, one way is to create a dedicated workspace. This could be a separate room in the house, or just a specific area of a room. It's important that this space is used only for work, and that it is kept tidy and organised. This can help people to stay focused and motivated. Another way to overcome the challenges of working from home is to set a routine. This means getting up at the same time each day, and starting and finishing work at the same time. It's also important to take regular breaks and to make sure that you have a proper lunch break. Finally, it's important to stay in touch with colleagues. This can be done through regular phone calls, video calls, or emails. It's also a good idea to arrange to meet up with colleagues in person from time to time if possible. In conclusion, working from home has both advantages and disadvantages. However, by creating a dedicated workspace, setting a routine, and staying in touch with colleagues, people can overcome the challenges and enjoy the benefits of working from home.
That is the end of part 2. You now have 30 seconds to check your answers to part 2. Now turn to part 3